Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making an amazing rice with lamb neck, and I'm also gonna make a coconut chutney that is really delicious and it goes perfectly well with this dish. So let's get to it. A little bit over half a kg of lamb neck. I'm also gonna add 2 liters of water. Start off with high heat, and once the meat boils, I am gonna reduce it to low and skim off the foam. To that, I'll be adding whole spices, cinnamon, clove, bay leaf, and peppercorn. Now I'm ready to add my whole spices and some salt. I'm gonna cook that on low for 2 hours or until the meat is tender. Prep the rest of the ingredients. I have 6 garlic cloves and half of a large red onion. I'm gonna pound some cumin and coriander. It's time to add the garlic. Now I have all my ingredients ready. Let's start making the rice. To a pot, I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of oil and a tablespoon of ghee. I'm ready to add my onion. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to get the onions going. Once my onion has softened and has turned a little bit of color, I'm gonna add my crushed spices and garlic. Mix that in and let it saute for a few seconds or until it's fragrant. It's time to add the meat, and as you can see, the meat is quite tender. So I'm gonna add my broth. I have 3 cups of broth, and that's all the liquid you need for 2 cups of rice. Next, it's time to add the rice. I've soaked the rice for about an hour. Give it a taste. It needs a little bit of salt, so I'm gonna add additional teaspoon of salt. Don't worry, I'll list the ingredient amounts in the description box. Please do check that out. As I said, today I'm using lamb neck, but you could use any other cut that you like as long as it's bone in. Decided I want to add a chili, so I've sliced 1 big jalapeno into 4 slices, and I'm gonna throw that in. The liquid has completely or almost completely reduced. Now I want to add a little bit of garam masala, and this is totally optional. Now I'm ready to put it in a 450-degree oven for 10 minutes. Let's check on the rice. I'm gonna give it a stir and put it back in the oven for additional 15 minutes. Let's make a delicious chutney to go with the rice. Okay, let's quickly make a coconut chutney. I've got about a cup of shredded coconut, and I've got a little bit of onion. It's like a quarter of a medium onion, and I've got 1 big jalapeno, a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna add this much mint, which is about, I would say, half a cup. I'm gonna add a lemon. I'm gonna add maybe a tablespoon of oil. I usually add mayo, but right now I'm out of regular mayo. I only have flavored mayo, like chipotle mayo, and I don't want to use that in here. You could also add olive oil if you wanted to, but I don't want it to kind of have that olive oil taste, so I'm using neutral oil. I'm just gonna add the rest of the ingredients in here, and I'm gonna blend it and show you what that looks like. The mint smells so good. I love mint. By the way, you don't have to add mint if you don't have it or if you don't like it. Usually we don't add mint. I just happen to have it today and I want to add it. Back home we never added mint. That's totally fine. By the way, if you're using fresh coconut, you don't have to add any oil or mayo because it's fresh coconut and it's nice and moist. When I do use the shredded coconuts that come in the bag, I do like to add some kind of oil or mayo. Usually I add mayo, but today we're gonna do oil. Just a little bit, not too much. I'm also gonna add half a cup of water. I almost forgot to add the garlic. Let's give it a go. So I do need more water. I'm gonna add another half a cup. It looks like that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It'd be really good with this rice. We've made amazing rice with lamb. The rice is nice and fluffy. The meat is tender. It's so flavorful. We also made great chutney to go with it. I'm just gonna enjoy this right now. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section. I will talk to you in the next one. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.